I want you to take the reins on this one a little bit more. The college football playoffs, Michigan versus Alabama, Washington versus Texas, FSU being left out. Now, the controversy around that obviously is that very end, right? You have Florida State being left out of the college football playoffs. Now, bring me through what led up to this. Why is FSU being left out opposed to Alabama? And what's your thoughts about it?
It's very simple. It's very simple. The biggest sport in the United States is the NFL. And on any given week, the NFL draws. The 49ers and Eagles just had the most watched Sunday football game of all time, out regular season, right?
Mm.
The second tier sport in this country is the NBA. The NBA would jump for joy if they could get 2 million viewers on a marquee a Christmas Day matchup, which is going to be completely neutered by the NFL this year because they play on Christmas. But they would die for 2 million viewers.
Yeah.
College football has 10 million random people on any given Saturday tuning in to watch Mizzou play football. So
Yeah.
what this comes down to is FSU had an amazing season. There's no doubt about it. But when your star quarterback gets hurt and then his backup gets hurt, it's just not something. The college football playoff exists for one reason only, and it's to make money. And when you can put in Alabama, who frankly has carried the college football playoff over the past 10 years, when you can put Alabama in against Michigan, that the people that run college football, they got a printing press to make as much money as they want now. And the ratings for that game, and Michigan would have carried it anyway. It looks like Harbaugh has the red carpet to get his national championship this year as he escapes back to the NFL next year, most likely. It's all just about money. I feel bad for the fans at FSU, I really do. But Alabama lost to Texas. Where's Texas at? And they beat Georgia, who was the clear-cut number one all year, and they're healthy. And those, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on who you're a fan of, those things matter. And it comes down to money and who's going to watch. And frankly, nobody enjoyed the 49ers-Eagles game last year outside of people that lived in Philadelphia. That was not a fun game to watch. I watched every snap of it. Wasn't enjoyable. We don't need to see that. And you can tell me that their defense balled out. You can tell me that they deserve it. I agree with you. That's why they're going to a 12-team format. I agree with you. FSU deserved it 100%. But I operate in a land of understanding why this stuff happens and how it works. It's about money. College football is maximizing the ratings and the money it's going to make. And to be honest with you, when we're sitting there after Christmas and we're watching these games, we want name brand recognition and we want big time schools. And the third string quarterback at FSU doesn't, unless he's Tom Brady and we don't know about it yet. He doesn't check the bucket.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly put. I really don't have anything else to add on to that one there. End of the day, it's a business, and that's the way when it's a decision-making process. Unlike the NFL isn't a decision-making process. It comes down to your record, tiebreakers. It's a hard, fast set of rules with 32 teams. College football playoffs comes down to a lot more than just 32 teams, all vying for just, and this year, 4 spots.